Looking for the light. All right, y'all tuned into another episode of Make That Radio Show. I'm your host Andreas, and I have a special guest today, Juan Gotti. What's up, man?
We're good.
Appreciate you taking time coming to the show. Appreciate Justin for reaching out. So from Fort Valley?
Yeah, Fort Valley.
But stay in Atlanta now.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Okay. Played basketball,
Basketball.
but now music is your passion.
Yeah. I mean, I started out. I did music probably. I did a hook with my uncle.
Mm-hmm.
I had to be about 5 or 6 years old, and I ain't do nothing. I ain't do no more music until probably like 11th grade.
Oh wow! So what brought the flair for music back?
I always used to play around and just, sing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to college, played basketball. After that,
Mm-hmm.
Had some kids. I got to work.
It's real life.
And I got talent. I feel I like music. And I feel I like to sing stuff, so I decided to do music. I started off.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it. I did. When I first started, I was just rapping. I was just doing music. Probably like 3 years ago, I actually started, taking it serious.
So what really inspired you to take it serious then? Because, a lot of people, as you know, they jump into the music industry because of all the different programming that we have and we see online. It's glamorized, right?
Mm-hmm.
To me, they're selling hope. They're selling dreams or whatever. So why jump into it when there's a million rappers out there, or there are a million people trying to get on?
I mean, when I first started doing it, people you ain't pushing it,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I did rap, I ain't no purpose in it. I'm just making music. People are liking it, so I take it serious, start, going to the real studios, and because at first when I was doing it myself, mixing my own music.
Well, no, okay, I wouldn't call that not a real studio. I'm like a studio to me.
True, but
it's I say it like this because of the engineers and stuff and the technical aspect of it. I'm like, you can record at home and it sound like a major studio.
Yeah, I'd rather have somebody who
who knows how to
know
do
what
the
they
stuff.
doing.
I definitely get that.
I used to do it bro, it missing something. You feel me? I'd rather have somebody who know what it missing to put it in there. Yeah.
So, in doing that, you put out a single. What was the first single?
Flip Flop.
Flip Flop.
I got two mixtapes out on Spinrilla before Flip Flop.
Oh, okay. So why go that approach and then transition into putting out the singles? Because putting out a mixtape or whatever is not necessarily the same push as putting out something that you want to make money back off of.
I came to it. I'd rather have people listen to not listen to one song, you feel me? Build that one song up, so when I do drop another project, it can do the same thing as the single did.
Okay. So you're starting to look at this more as once you get done with the recording process and you fulfill the creativity side of it, you're starting to look at it more as a business now, as opposed to, because a lot of people just push stuff out there.
Put stuff out,
I think, that's cool in some aspects, but it doesn't, I don't think that's a good way to do it when everybody's doing it or whatever. So you need to stand out. And plus, consumers, you confuse them when you put out too much material because they don't know your sound.
Yeah, true.
And then you got to be able to push a song. They say independent labels and artists should at least push their project for 2 years. That way you can live off of it and expose it to new geographical areas. So where is your base concentrated now as far as the most of your fans, and where have you reached people? Where's the farthest geographical location?
Check my Apple Music. I seen Tuscaloosa on there.
Okay, Alabama.
Yeah, I seen Waco, Texas on there.
Okay.
So I think Texas probably
really.
Third, yeah.
Okay, but did that shock you to have?
They do. I know I had a homeboy. He was working out in Texas one time. He was like, he was walking through the mall, and he was like, random dude was just playing the music. He was like, bro, what you know about that? That's my brother. He was like, your brother, your brother, he fine.
How'd that make you feel when you get that phone call?
I was lost. I didn't know I was all the way out there.
I'm sure that's definitely a dope feeling to be able to connect with people and not even know them, but them appreciate your work that you're putting out. Like I was saying to Justin earlier, the songs is on Making Bill Back Film, so it plays and I like it. And the one that you did with Rico as well is on there as well. So I definitely see the talent. Definitely want to see somebody, because you're from Fort Valley, right?
Yeah.
I definitely want to see somebody from Fort Valley. I went to FESU down there.
Yeah, I was
So
there for a couple of years.
I got a soft spot for the city and everything. I want to see somebody flourish like they can, because there are talented people all over the Middle Georgia area.
True.
I think they just need
that extra push.
Exactly. They need the people to recognize them and not, just because you grew up with somebody, it don't mean that you just pigeonhole them. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, let them flourish and be proud and support them. How's the support been from everybody?
Man, I get a lot of support, but people see I get way more support than I think I get.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I get a lot of support. But
so when you decide to do this full time, how was the family? How did the family, mom, dad, or brothers, sisters, siblings, or whoever is your immediate family? How do they feel about that?
I had to gravitate to it. Well, my brother, man, he been with me since day one. So he was like, my brother always been behind me, but my mama, she had to gravitate to it.
Yeah, because they don't understand that you can't.
Everybody used to me playing basketball.
Yeah.
So everybody ain't really just know, oh, he do music.
Yeah.
He can rap, he can sing. Everybody didn't know that. So everybody used to me playing basketball. So I'm really in the process of trying to get my basketball fans
converted to music fans.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I think that's a good springboard for that. Just got to be able to go through that transition. So what do you think about the talent that we have here in the area and just overall? Do you feel that we have a lot of talented people here?
Yeah, it's a lot of talent. It's a lot of talent.
And what do you think about the industry as a whole, from a broader perspective? Do you feel that they're pushing talent, or do you feel like
I think they're pushing more the image,
okay,
like you said, Instagram. They looking at more how many views you getting than the content that you putting out.
Yeah.
Everybody looking at, oh, he got such and such views.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna rock with him.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely feel that that's why they've been pushing it and just manipulating, the audience that they're trying to go for. So as far as what you plan to do for the remainder of this year, and then just overall, what's the goal? Trying to get signed, want to build up a label. Which route you trying to take?
Not necessarily getting signed, but having a backbone. You feel me?
Yeah, having a team behind you.
Having a team.
Okay.
Everybody trying to build up from ground up. People I'm trying to rock with.
I guess the sense of independence that's been brewing for the last 5-6 years or whatever. Now it's great to be independent.
Yeah.
Do you feel that's a course that all artists should take?
I mean,
starting out, artists that are starting out or whatever. I look at it like this. Being independent is great, right? Because you get to keep your masters, you get to get all the money and stuff like that. But at the same time, you got to put in the work too.
Yeah, true.
So you can't blame anybody else for you not reaching what you want to reach, because ultimately you're the one getting the reward, as opposed to getting to a certain level and the goal is to try to get signed, whether it be a mid-major, indie label, or a major label. You get that comfort of not having to always do everything yourself, but you're also giving up some things too, because they're supplying you with those resources. with everyone like Rick Ross and all these other artists really glamoring and pushing like I'm a boss, I'm a boss, I'm a boss, but no one's really saying what the work you got to put in to be that boss. Do you think it should be an avenue for everyone, or do you think there should be some type of balance?
What way you trying to go?
Okay.
Really? Cause like I said, I look at Young Dog, independent artist. He making a lot of money. He say he won't sign. I think he done signed though, but I ain't sure. But independent, it can be good, it can be bad.
Yeah.
But you need that. No, you probably need them extra, sources.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I look at it more as like a partnership.
Yeah.
More than an ownership.
Yeah.
So I'd rather partner with somebody than don't have full say so of what I got to do.
Okay. How do you feel relationships are now, in like maintaining relationships? Because like even like platforms like this and other people, do you feel that they're necessary, or do you feel that with social media and the internet that
I mean it all play a part. I ain't gonna say ain't no platform a bad platform. It's all, I look at it as all work. It's all work. So even if I post something on Instagram, I get 200 views or 1,000 views. I still look at it as like I'm putting in, out there, putting the work in.
Okay. So take us through your recording process. Like, how are you as an artist recording in the booth? Do you like to like go in and already have your material ready? Do you like to write on the spot?
I like to have my stuff ready, but depending on how I'm feeling.
Yeah,
I
so you let the
moment. I book an hour, 2 hours. I probably write a song right there. Probably take my 45 minutes to an hour to write it, and probably like another hour and a half to record it. So
okay,
it varies.
So,
I was never just going in to pull up a beat and just rap.
like to be prepared.
Yeah, I'd rather be prepared.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So, what do you enjoy the most about this whole industry, being an artist and getting to have all these different aspects and people that you run into, and what do you don't enjoy the most?
I don't say I ain't really just ran into nobody to
Okay.
big like that, but it's a process. But it's it's fun. I love doing it.
So what do you like more, recording or performance? It's a tough one.
I ain't really had that many performances yet. So
okay.
But I love being out there on the stage though. I mean I be nervous, but as soon as the song start, I'm up there. I gotta do it. Such like when I'm playing basketball. For the tip, nervous.
Yeah.
But once the ball go in the air,
it's game time. The lights are on. You gotta go. Okay. So, what are some ideal places then that you want to perform at?
Like big
Well,
places.
just there's it could be anything because yesterday I was at the Homeland Village on Napier, and they had Marcus Garvey Day, and I was talking with Black Male, and he's like, I always wanted to perform here on the stage, just right here in the cut on the street, and just because of what it stands for and what it represents, so he got to fulfill one of his goals. So it doesn't matter. It could be big, small, whatever.
I see. I mean, I've been thinking about, in Atlanta, they do the birthday bash. And I always said I wasn't going until I perform.
Yeah.
So birthday bash could be one. Rolling Loud.
Okay.
That South by Southwest. That one. That pretty much. You feel me? I want to do concerts. I really see myself doing a concert.
So you want to do like a whole set?
And stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I see myself doing concerts. Stuff like that.
So, for people who have not heard your music, how would you describe it to them so they'd be inquired to listen?
I did another interview. I'm telling you, I had asked this girl to do a feature with me. She was like, I don't make your type of music. And I was like, what type of music I make? She was like, trap gospel. So I don't know what it is. Trap gospel. So that's what I'm gonna go with. Trap gospel.
That's different.
Trap gospel.
Trap gospel. You might end up inventing your own genre of music.
Yeah, trap gospel. We're gonna go with that.
All right,
So you never heard trap gospel before? Check me out. Trap gospel.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So, what can we expect, like, for the rest of the year, or is the setup for an album to come out, or?
Me and my homeboy name go by RBG Harn. We got we got a tape we about to drop probably next month or so.
Okay.
And we got a single we probably dropping about 2 weeks. We supposed to shoot a video to it this week. So yeah, we got no name for it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, that's what I got coming up.
So you basically let the songs name themselves then.
Yeah, true.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. Every time I go in there and record, you like, got a name for your song? Like, nah, not yet. And after we do it, we name it.
I can see where that. I like to do that too. Sometimes I have notions to what I want to accomplish and stuff. But I love when a song like names itself. It's just like how when you sit and you hear production, you let the words come to you. Yeah. I like the production will tell me what to write.
Yeah. So I'll never just most people can sit down and just write a song without a beat.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather hear the beat and then write my lyrics.
Yeah, because I think it meshes well that way.
Yeah.
I think sometimes we can try to force lyrics onto a production, but it doesn't really it doesn't turn out the same as you let the music speak to you. Because I'm like, that's the first part of it, where before it becomes a song. I'm like, it's a musical composition. Someone had an idea that started playing things, and now, that inspires us, and you start putting the lyrics to it. So, what was I just had a question slip my mind. But features. Are there any features out there that you haven't been able to get yet that you want, like in this area, or any big time names that you want to collaborate with right now?
I work with anybody.
Okay.
I ain't got no preference. I work with anybody. I feel like I rap and I sing. So if I can get on I can rap. I get on there and sing. But I ain't really just reached out to nobody like, let's do a feature besides people in Fort Valley.
Yeah.
I got a couple of features with people in Fort Valley.
How familiar are you with Joe Kane?
I heard him, but I don't know him personally.
Okay, yeah, he's a really good dude. I don't know what he's doing as far as music. It's been
he's shooting videos, man. Joe Kane. I think he's shooting videos. Joe
Kane. Yeah, but yeah, me and him, we real big. I've interviewed him a couple times. I liked his series, and he was out there selling CDs and stuff and pressing them up. I think he's a little bit south of Fort Valley or whatever.
Like Marshall, I think.
Yeah, Marshallville, something like that. But I know he was heavy in Fort Valley too, though.
I heard.
But yeah. So have you considered like reaching out to a school down there, like seeing if you could link up during homecoming and like
Fort
perform?
Well, Whitehead, he trying to put stuff together.
Okay.
But he basically like a manager to me. He
that's the impression I got.
Yeah, he basically like a manager to me. So he want to do.
How is it like having somebody in your corner though to be able to like handle stuff like that?
Take some weight off my shoulder. That's the work I got.
It allows more time for you to be creative.
Yeah.
So which I think is a great thing.
More time for me to focus on the music instead of me focusing on. Let me see if I can set up this show. Stuff like that.
So have you run into any what they call them janky promoters yet?
I ain't gonna call no names.
No, they don't have to call no names. I was just saying, have you had that experience yet?
I have.
Yeah, and they're online too now, so you gotta watch out.
I ain't gonna call no names. We ain't gonna call no name drop.
But yeah, I think it's better, to have it in your career early on than to get it later. That way, the signs what to look for, because it could be down the line or whatever. It could be way more money involved or whatever. Then it could piss you off to where you never want to do it again, or some people could take it to the streets, which we don't want. Yeah. That's the whole point of using creativity as an outlet. So everybody out there who wants to listen to your music, get turned on to you, follow you on social media, things of that nature, where do they need to go?
You can search for me on all streaming platform, Juan Gotti, and I'm on Instagram __ITZ1, Facebook Juan Gotti Clarendon, SoundCloud Juan Clarendon. Juan Gotti. My bad. What else I got? Twitter Juan Gotti the Don. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Snapchat Don Juan. You want to find me on Snapchat?
Okay. All right, there, y'all. There you have it. Make sure you go check out Juan Gotti. And I like to leave my guests with the last words. So if you have like a mantra or any type of saying that you like to say to people or any message you want to put out there, here's your time to do it.
We can cut that.
Huh?
We can cut it.
Cut what? Oh no, man! Whatever you like saying or anything like that, you know.
I ain't really got.
If you got something that you live by, or even words of inspiration or encouragement.
Don't stop. Keep going. Whatever you're chasing is out there. It coming. Don't ever get discouraged. Time get hard. You feel me?
All right. Well, I appreciate you taking your time out your day. Like I said, and definitely welcome to always submit music. We're gonna support, play it, put you out there. You can always take the page. We'll reshare. So y'all make sure y'all check out Juan Gotti, man. He playing on Making Bill FM 2 songs, his Flip Flop song and the feature that he did for the money with Rico. All right.